What's up, guys? It's Thursday, so it's bigger than the month Thursday, and today's topic is gonna be how you can get a thicker, bigger back. You know what I mean? And of course, I'm wearing my sponsored Alpha sweater because I'm officially an Alpha athlete. And yeah, that's about it. Now roll the intro. So first exercise I did was lat pull downs. Of course, that's my favorite. That's my go-to. That's how I always feel a stretch. What I do with this, as you can see, I grab the bar. Well, everybody has different bars. Obviously, I curve. I like grabbing it by the angle, and I have my thumb I have the hook grip. Oh, sorry, I'm watching soccer. I have the hook grip, and what I try to do. So you gotta really have that mind muscle connection. You gotta imagine you're really squeezing that back together, like you're trying to squeeze a pencil like right between your back. This is your chest. Like you're trying to hold the pencil right between there. So you gotta imagine yourself, like you gotta feel the muscles, you gotta be the muscles. You gotta, you know what I mean? So you have your elbows, you grab from the top, obviously. You see the top. I bring both of my elbows down at the same time, and I squeeze it as much as possible. I try to go as low as possible. I mean, obviously, when you go heavier, it gets harder to go as low as possible. Let's say you're trying to touch the tip of your elbows together behind you. Yeah, that's a perfect example. You're trying to touch the tip of your elbows together, not in front of you, behind you, and I think that's how you get the biggest stretch. And right away, I superset. After that, I do hook grip pull downs and superset as many as possible. But usually, I just do usually for me, that's like around 10 to 12 reps. And with that same thing, you just kind of I don't come straight down. I kind of do like a curve shape. So I go from here, I curve it down like that. You gotta really focus on moving your back instead of just going through the motion and getting the sets and reps done. That's how I feel you get a thicker back. You really gotta do the movement how it should be done. You get me? So that superset, I do it 3 to 4 times. And for the lat pull downs, I do 10 to 12 reps. And then I superset, and I do that 4 times usually. And after that, I move down to some chin-ups. I try to keep the same amount of reps in every single set. So if I know I'm not gonna be able to do 10 every single set, I do what I can. So usually it's from 6 to 8. I know I can do 6 to 8 for sure. So I try my best to do. I give myself a small range and I stick with it. Try my best to get a full contraction, but I don't let myself rest. After I'm done coming down, I don't hang there. I try to hold myself up. So I always have my muscle contracted. I did that for about 4 sets of 6 to 8 reps. And what I like to do, and what I heard is the best, is doing at least one movement for every different position you could pull. So one pulling motion horizontally, one pulling down, and then one from the floor up. So after the chin-ups I moved on to some bent over rows. I did 4 sets, about 10 reps, also 10 to 12. And with this, you gotta do, what I try to do is I start off like I'm gonna do a deadlift. I pick the weight up and I slide it down my knees, or I stop right below my knees. And after that, you just row. In my other movements, I don't do a straight row. I try to just stick to the natural range of motion of how I pick up the weight. So I kind of do it like in a J. Start with the weight in front of me, and then just roll it down to right to my belly button or right below. I try to control the weight as much as possible. So yeah, I did that for 10 or 12 reps. I really enjoy that. If I don't do that, I do power rows where I actually go all the way down to the floor. With this one, I'm trying to get a thicker back. So I'm trying to keep my muscle contracted. I'm trying to keep the muscle contracted for as long as possible. So with these, I'm always pulling the weight. I don't let my back muscles be not contracted. So I don't do a full range of motion. I do so say 100%. 100 is a full range of motion. I go up to 96, so I'm always carrying the weight with my back, if that makes sense, hopefully. And then after that, my final movement, I moved on to some seated rows. So I did my from up down, I did my down up, and I ended up with my horizontal pull. With these, did I superset with these? So with these, what I try to do is I try to stretch as far forward as possible and bring the weight back. That way I could get a full range of motion, stretch my muscle as much as possible. That's kind of like a tongue twister. And when I do these seated rows, most of the time I drop set. So I say I do like 100 pounds, let's say. Then afterwards I'll go down to 60 pounds, and then so this way I can feel the stretch and the pull more of my muscle and do more reps. So that way I beat up my muscle, I burn out my muscle even more, and allowing it to obviously grow more. So what I like to do with back is I'm always drop setting and supersetting, and not really supersetting. I drop set a lot with back. I think that's a major key. Well, yeah, that's about it. Those are my my go-to back exercises, and those are what I think that's what has worked for me. And thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
I'm bringing sexy back. Yeah.